Welcome to From Me to We, where good people become great teams. Small shifts, big wins, and a culture built from the ground up.
I walked into this meeting once where you'd think we all got the same memo titled, "Let's just get this over with." I mean, heads down, laptop shields up, not one person making eye contact. It was like stepping into a group text nobody wanted to read. But then, boom, this supervisor calls out, "Morning, Tasha. Let's get this backlog to 0 by noon." One name, one clear aim, and suddenly everyone's head pops up. It changed the air in the room instantly. And from there, micro moves, a tiny moment of recognition, a nudge to speak up, even a quick battery check, flipped the whole dynamic. Culture changed right before my eyes, and all it took was a handful of seconds.
That story is realer than real, Imani. I've lived it too. When I first got bumped up to crew leader, I used to go with that classic, "All right, folks, let's get after it," energy. But honestly, it felt like yelling out the window on the highway. Nobody hears you. The game changer for us was micro check-ins. Instead of shouting into the void, I'd just swing by and be like, "Hey Bree, good on the checklist? Need anything to hit the target?" It's like swapping out a broken old radio for walkie-talkies. Suddenly everybody's tuned in, feedback is instant, and you build trust. That's the feel people remember, not whatever mottos pinned up in the break room.
Yeah, and the science stacks up big time. Google Project Aristotle, Amy Edmondson's studies, what they found was the best teams aren't just the smartest or fastest. They're the ones where people feel safe. Psychological safety, right? You speak up, you're heard, you're not worried about looking dumb or getting smacked for making a mistake. Add to that Gallup's insights. Recognizing folks in the moment and getting clear on the goal boosts everything. Engagement, loyalty, straight up results. Micro moves set the tone before you even get to the agenda. It's culture as a felt experience, not a framed mission statement.
Right. And if anyone listening thinks that's too small to matter, no way. Those are the things teams feel 10 times more than some quarterly memo. If you want a phrase, try name and aim. One name, one goal, instant belonging. Culture lives or dies right there. In those micro moments you can control anytime, anywhere.
So let's get groove level practical. Picture the start of shift. "Morning, Tasha, let's get this backlog to 0 by noon." That's the name and aim. Or say someone throws out an off-the-wall idea. Instead of shutting it down, hit them with a, "Yes, and let's try it today." That's what kept us moving last week when I was about to say, "Nah, won't work," but caught myself, just added yes and the crew just ran with it, you know?
Yeah, let's rapid fire some of these micro behaviors. You see someone color code the audit notes, don't just think it, say, "Hey, that saved me 15 minutes. Spark in their eyes, motivation for the whole room. Or before wrapping, toss out, "What's the last 2% we haven't said yet?" It invites the quiet folks, the ones hiding behind laptops. I love how it's a tiny question with huge impact.
Let's show, not just tell. Imani, want to roleplay that no bounce pass? I'll be the IT tech, you be the user.
All right, my VPN's dying for the 5th time. Hey, Miles, I can't get into the system again. VPN's flatlined.
I'm with you, Imani. I'm opening a ticket right now and staying on until we get this fixed. If there's no progress in 10, I'll hop on a screen share and we'll break through it together, not letting this ball get dropped. See? Ownership, momentum, trust goes up.
Love that. Now watch this. Spot the assist shout out. You ready, Miles?
Yep. Credit to Jake, his prep made my job way easier. Saved the rest of us from a late night again. There's your DNA of a great team. Not just top-down kudos, but peer-to-peer, right there in the moment.
And rituals. That's where culture keeps rolling. I always bring up the All Blacks, New Zealand rugby, right? After every game, win or lose, somebody sweeps the sheds. Nobody above the dirty work. Bring that to a team, and humility gets contagious. Or Atlassian's ritual reset. Pick one thing to upgrade, one thing to ditch each month. And, Jake, your battery check has probably the best inside joke energy I've seen.
Oh man, the battery thing. Our stand-ups start with, "What's your battery 0 to 100? If someone's at 35, you know they need a small win or a blocker moved. Half the time someone says, "Can I borrow your charger?" And it never gets old. Little check-ins, big difference, and you make it fun. Or at least something people talk about after work.
All right, let's get you set for tomorrow. Think of this as your peer-to-peer team culture starter kit. First up, battery check at your morning huddle. Ask 0 to 100, how's your energy? Anybody can do this. Next, try the 3x3 recognition rule. Give 3 specific thank yous this week, each tied to what actually got better. And for the tough conversations, end with, what's the last 2% we haven't said yet? That's where honesty and breakthroughs hide. Real talk. These aren't just good ideas to think about, they're actions you can literally try before lunch, regardless of your role.
Still not clear? Let's do some more role plays. I'll be in a hectic kitchen rush. Table 12 is upset about the wait.
I've got the drinks. You hit 'em with bread and an apology. I'll comp the appetizer, we'll reset after. Tell me one thing we can tweak for next time. And after, you kept your cool and owned it. Guests calmed down fast. You saved that shift. People remember that. You've just locked in a culture of recognition, under 40 seconds.
Now let's hit the trades. HVAC crew. Someone new's not sure about a wiring setup. Hey, let's walk through this together. Then next job you show me your trick. That's progress stacked on teaching. Micro behaviors turn into habits, fast. And those gestures, they travel team to team.
I think of it as culture by the cup. Everyone pours a little, and everyone gets filled up. If you only remember one thing this week, let it be that. The smallest move you pour in makes more of a difference than you'll ever see in your stats. But trust me, teams feel it and momentum rolls.
So here's your challenge. Try a ritual reset. Kill one deadbeat ritual, add one that energizes your squad. Share what you did and what happened in the comments or a Friday progress post in the community. We want specifics. What worked? What flopped? Who lit up? This is where you brag, ask, or even meme it if you want. It's not just talk. These actions are what make the culture real. In your shop, kitchen, job site, or office. And if you drop a shout out for a teammate who made your day, extra points.
Because culture isn't the geese poster, it's the 60 seconds you show up for every single day. That's the difference between teams that coast and teams that climb. Protect your focus, make small wins happen, recognize people on the spot, and run the rituals that bring out the best in everybody. Be urgent about it. We want you to be the best, not just good. And play the chapter game, it's awesome.
And remember, culture by the cup isn't just poetic, it's practical. Fill someone else's cup, ask for a refill when you're low, make it normal to notice and name those micro moves. See you in the next chapter.
You've been listening to From Me to We. Remember, every great team starts with one brave choice.